Welcome to Nick Wrestling Slammies 2025, the 1 year anniversary of me doing the Nick Wrestling Slammies. Because last year I did it. And yeah, so here's what I did. I'm going to go over my picks from last year. And for male superstar of the year, I picked the GOAT, my favorite wrestler of all time, Cody Rhodes. I picked him for male superstar last year. I picked Io Sky for women's superstar of the year last year. Best match of the year, I selected Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk, Hell in a Cell, Bad Blood. For breakout star of the year, I put Shinsuke Nakamura. Not really sure why I put him, though. For most dominant champion, I selected Cody Rhodes. Weakest champion, I selected Liv Morgan. My favorite moment of the year was Cody winning the championship at Mania. And I think that was pretty much it. And there was other awards, but I decided to cut some awards out this year. Because honestly, the awards I'm playing right here are the only awards that really truly matter. So let's hop into today's video. And we're starting off with Superstar of the Year. And that goes to the one and only, the never seen 17, the Grand Slam champion, the greatest of all time, John Cena. Now, number one reason why I put John Cena as the Superstar of the Year is, come on, he had an amazing 2025. His last year in the WWE, he won the WWE Championship, became a Grand Slam champion, and all around had a very good year. Had put some banger matches on with AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes, Logan Paul, and put on great matches. He also had that stinker with Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza, but let's be honest. We can all forget about WrestlePalooza. Let's be honest. I already forgot about that show. But you can't forget that John Cena wrestled every single PLE from Royal Rumble to Survivor Series San Diego. He had a match in every single PLE of 2025, and that right there is what I call the best. That's what I call best Superstar of the Year right there. Only people like that, people who wrestle every PLE, is a Superstar of the Year right there. That's why it's going to John Cena, and also it's just because it was his final year also. So, I'm going to give it to John Cena. For the Women's Superstar of the Year, I give it to the one and only Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch single-handedly carried that Women's Intercontinental Championship division on her back. She took that Intercontinental Championship to the main event. She feuded when she was champion. She feuded with CM Punk and AJ Lee. She took that championship to the main event. Heck, when Lyra was holding it from January till WrestleMania, the championship was basically dead. The division was basically dead until she started feuding with Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch single-handedly revived this division, making it one of the most prestigious women's championships in all of WWE right here, right now. And this is something that you cannot not give Becky Lynch credit for, because Becky Lynch deserves all the credit in the world for reviving this division and just being so good at her job to make this title as prestigious as it ended up being. She even lost it in a great way. So, thank you, Becky Lynch, for being one of the Women of the Year, the Woman Superstar of the Year. And there's honestly nothing I could say that would not, like, literally, if you say that she's not the Woman Superstar of the Year, you kinda are crazy. Because she's carried the Intercontinental Championship division on her back. No denying about it. And it probably would have gone to Naomi if she didn't get pregnant. It was here the whole 2025, but it ended up going to Becky Lynch. So congratulations to Becky Lynch. For the best match of the year, we're going Cody Cena SummerSlam for the undisputed WWE Championship. This, in my opinion, was the best match of the entire year. I love the street fight. Stipulation. I think it was the right call after whatever that match they had at Mania was, and making it babyface versus babyface was the right call. And seeing Cody regain the championship he should have never lost in the first place was really happy to see, and I had a big smile across my face when he finally won back the championship that he should have never lost in the first place. So yeah, and all the moments that we came out of this, like Cena having Cody on his shoulders coming from the stage, literally Cody suplexing Cena onto the metal barricade, the Super AA, the AA through the table, the crossroads, the rope coming loose, Cody hitting the rope against Cena's face multiple times. Then to top it all off, the salute to cap off John Cena's last WWE Championship reign was just phenomenal. And the crossroads for the 1, 2, 3. Cody wins. Literally the best one of the best moments of the year. And that's why this match is the best match of 2025 for me. Moving on, we got Breakout Star of the Year, and honestly, this was kind of struggle, but I decided to give it to him anyway. Sol Ruka has been one of the most was literally broken out. She's been the Women's North American Champion. She was a Speed Champion. She was Double Champion. She fought Evolution. She did double duty for a PLE. I forget what PLE was. She's showing up on Raw in the main roster. She's put on banger matches all year long. And there's not really, I think if you asked me in the beginning of the year that Sol Ruka would be one of the main women's stars in NXT, looking like she's gonna be the future, I probably would say maybe. But that's true. Sol Ruka was one of the best things in NXT in all of WWE, and she really broke out. I really do think, and there is a potential that she might break out again on the main roster. I was also considering giving this to Stephanie Vaquer, but I did not give it to her because I just think it has to go to Sol Ruka. I just think it has to. Literally think it has to. She's put on banger matches, and Stephanie Vaquer got that one bad match with Nikki Bella. So, ugh. Anyway, for the most dominant champion of the year, we got Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton held this championship from January of 2025 to November of 2025. That right there is a dominant champion. Also, she had a bunch of title defenses, which most of the title defenses I liked. Of course, there was a couple title defenses that weren't too good. And let's be honest, her best championship defense was Trish Stratus, and they didn't get really that much time, but and what we saw from the little time they got was one of the best matches of the year. And I think if they got more time, they would have put on an even better match, probably in the top 10 or top 5. But enough of that. This is a dominant champion. A champion that holds forever. Like, if I started making these videos in 2022, 2023, Roman Reigns would be here every single year. Let's just be honest, right? If I started making this in if these videos in 2023, 2022, 2021, Roman Reigns would be the champion. But this right here belongs to Tiffany Stratton, just based off the fact that she held this championship from the beginning of the year to basically the end of the year. That to me is a dominant champion. Now the winners of the weakest champion of the year. Yes, I said winners because there's multiple winners. Number 1 is Jade Cargill. She beat Tiffany Stratton for the title and has done nothing. Number 2, Julia. Again, she didn't do anything. And then number 3 is Zelina Vega. These 3 winners did absolutely nothing with their championships. And I know Jade Cargill only just won it, but she still hasn't defended the title once. And she's feuding with mid-carders. So I don't understand where that comes in. Julia did nothing with the United States Championship. Did put a banger match on with Zelina Vega, but that was mostly it. And then Zelina Vega, I couldn't tell you who she defended the title against. I couldn't really. Honestly, I barely remember her winning this championship. I barely remember them even giving it to her. And again, with Julia, she only had 1 memorable title defense. Actually, 2. The one where she lost and the one where she had that banger match the SmackDown before SummerSlam with Zelina Vega. So yeah, these are the weakest champions of the year, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Anyway, favorite moment of the year had to be the John Cena heel turn, because nobody and their mother expected this match or this to happen. Even me, at the time I was losing my mind. I was saying, John Cena, you're a loser. I still think he's a loser for turning his back on the fans. And, Travis Scott, you slapped the ear of my goat. I would never, why'd you do that to my boy Cody Rhodes? And the beatdown on my favorite Cody, was honestly kind of wrong and disrespectful. Because Cody didn't do anything to deserve it. Let's be honest. Did not do anything to deserve it. So yeah, and if this is not your favorite moment of the year, I kind of don't know what you're talking about, because this was probably the best moment of the year. But enough with that. This is my favorite moment of the year. What is yours? Down in the comments below. Anyway, that's Nick Wrestling Slammies 2025. Anyway, have a beautiful rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Bye.